Hey, what's up? For the three people who are still watching me and wondered where I went with my whole like 1 month hiatus, if you haven't noticed already, I still live with my mother, so I got grounded. I'm still young, so that kind of happened, and I was losing motivation, so yeah, that pretty much happened. Trust me when I say I have a lot of ideas, but executing them can be like such a pain and so draining for some reason. Now I'm not gonna quit the channel because I still like my channel, even though I gain like 3 cents per video. But it's a lot to edit all that junk. So I'll just be posting slower, probably. Basically, yeah. Hey, hello, it's me, your opinion, and I know this video is titled The Erin Clover Situation, but for the most part, it's just about a discussion that ties into the whole Erin Clover situation. So yeah, it's about Erin Clover, but I decided to give my opinion on this whole, thing that she has going on. Basically, Erin Clover is a My Hero Academia OC artist. She made her own My Hero Academia character with a quirk and all of that stuff, and she puts the character in scenarios with the actual canon characters. She's an adult. She just draws all this junk, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure you'd be surprised of how many of these accounts exist. So it's common. I don't really see anything wrong with it, and that's not where the problem lies, I guess. Like I said, these accounts were very common, which means that there's obviously a market for My Hero Academia OCs. No big shocker here, OCs are a very large part of the art community. So with this, Erin Clover, or Sam as they like to call themselves, gained a large following. And with that following, an idea sprung up. Money. So Sam created a Patreon, and there's nothing wrong with creating a Patreon, especially if you want at least a little money for you acting out your passion. Like, if you could just make money off of drawing stuff, then what's wrong with that? You're living the dream, buddy. You're living the dream. It's what came with that Patreon which got Sam into deep trouble. Now, what was Sam to post, since she had already posted all of the regular basic My Hero stuff on her page? What more was there to offer? Sketches? Work in progresses? Yeah. But what if you wanted to up the tier? Make more tiers in Patreon. You can't just keep posting the same things on different tiers with higher pays. And that's when she had the brilliant idea of posting Not Safe for Work on her Patreon. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to post that type of material on your Patreon. Like, if that's what you want to do, go for it. But the thing is, she had included the minor characters inside of these Patreon posts, and her only defense was that the characters were aged up. And this is where I want to start a discussion. In one of my more older videos, or previous videos, I stated, so is it really a bold assumption to think that Lolly Propaganda is thinking the same exact thing when he sees Susie walking down the street? Characters like this are a bit more debatable. So in that case, let's have that debate. I personally think that if the character is canonically, you already know that character's canonical age, and you see, and you're into that. This, like I said, Erin Clover is like 20, in her 20s. I think 23, 25, I don't quite remember. Like I said, the page is deleted, or I didn't mention that, but the page is deleted for those who don't know that already. But Erin was aware of Bakugo's canonical age, and she still chose to, mess around with that type of stuff, that nasty stuff. She did the same thing with all those other characters, the Tenya, Ida, Uraraka, Todoroki, and y'all know I got the full images, but I'm not gonna share them because guess what? It's YouTube. You know how YouTube is with their demonetization, so I can't show the full images. I can only show the crops. Anyways, like I was saying, she's a full adult. She's attracted to Bakugo, and I forgot to mention, somebody pointed out how Erin Clover, the character, looks like how Sam draws herself. Basically saying that they kind of look similar, almost to the point of a self-insert. Also, you may be wondering,
Your opinion, why didn't you point out how much Sam loots Erin herself? She has so much more of Erin than she does of the rest of the characters.
and this is gonna sound bizarre to the most of you, but in my opinion, if it's an OC, it's fair game. Let me elaborate. This is your character. You can do whatever you want with it. You could literally make your character a demon god or whatever you want to do with it. She can age up Erin whenever she wants. That's none of my business, because guess what? Erin is not my character. Characters like Bakugo are a different story because he is 16. Nothing else. He's 16 or 15, whatever his age is in the manga right now. I haven't been catching up, but he's 16. Nothing changes that. Some random OC creator person can't change that, but they can change their own OC. If I wanted to age up, I was gonna say my mascot, but my mascot is already an adult. If let's say they were like a teenager and I wanted to age them up for something else, then that's my character. I can do whatever I want with it. Now, what happened to Erin Clover after this entire controversy thing? Well, as I said before, their Patreon was deleted, their TikTok is privated, and their Instagram account is vanished. But before their Patreon was deleted, this had happened. But the Patreon's gone, so who am I to complain? Anyways, you're probably wondering what happened to Erin Clover. I have no clue why literally nobody else found this, but this is a comment that she left on a video that was created in her defense.
A friend of mine suggested me your video, and I just wanted to thank you for making it. P.S. Yeah, it was a pussy move, ha 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 ha. But at the same time, I have finals this month and a lot of other things to do, so this stress was really having a huge impact on my performances. I needed to cut it all out. I don't know yet if it was the best move, haha, but at least I can focus on my studies.
And there you have it, the entire Erin Clover situation. I'm sorry that this video was so brief. I was just rushing it, I guess. But hopefully I'll be able to upload next week. So thanks for tuning in. See ya. Now, what was Sam to post? I mean, they already posted all of their artwork on their page, so all their basic stuff, all of their OC kissing up on Bakugo, and their OC going ice skating or something like that. Like, their character had their life all figured out. What else was there to post? And well, what came through next was going to be the demise of Erin. But the Patreon is gone, so who am I to complain? Anyways, you're probably wondering what happened to Erin Clover. A friend of mine suggested for me your video, and I